Hello, everyone. That was an interesting show. If you did watch our last one, it was very interesting. We're going to be going back there probably next summer, doing a little bit other things. Uh, st- Speaking of next year, um, a couple things that I want to be doing. Next year, I want to get the Connect 2 project up and going and showing everybody how better that is over the Connect 1. Um, with no glitching like the first one does. Um, we want to look into Waukesha with the stabbings, with the two little girls that actually went off and started stabbing their friend to please their master. The what is that? Slender Man. Um, to me, it looks like it was something a little bit more advanced than like little 12-year-olds could come up with a plot to go out and pretty much try to murder their friend. The specific area is actually the same area where we've been investigating for the last 3 years. Southern Wisconsin, everything gravitates around that area. We have a lot more activity in that area, and it just makes me wonder: is it just a thing of the imagination of these little girls to stab their friend to death or try to stab their friend to death? And I've been wanting to do that for a while. We just needed to wait until the court cases and everything was going through, so we didn't have to interfere with anything. But I drive throughout Wisconsin, and that particular area, I actually found the park that uh, these kids stabbed their friend at. It took me a while uh, to really locate this place, and it's just talking, and talking, and finally found it. I didn't have time to actually look into it, but I mean, I certainly drove by it and just get some kind of weird feeling from it. But I don't know. What do you think? I mean, if you have heard this story about these children, stabbing their friend to please their slender man friend, lord, or whatever they want to call it, but just it bugs me because didn't these parents like go down and like, my God, my kid's drawing creepy demon looking creatures. Me and Jesse talked to our Krampus show. We had a show about entities taking on the role of like a fictional character to gain energy to become more powerful. And that's just a theory of ours that we've always thought of. It's kind of like, um, it's just that. I mean, getting more power over something that it normally wouldn't have. It's using the popularity of the Slender Man to become more powerful. But there is actual reports of a faceless man that looks similar to the Slender Man that everybody, the fictionary creepypasta version. A lot of those shows, a lot of those things coming from creepypasta, you gotta wonder what kind of basis them are off of. Yes, there's just stories, and I just wish a lot of people would back away from that, but then again, something like this, something that wanted children to murder another kid is just beyond belief. Um, Speaking of Krampus, me and Jesse want to start a uh, Krampus parade in Wisconsin. We need a little help with that. It's probably not going to be this year. It's a little bit too late for that. We want to start it up maybe right around the time of celebration of the Krampus. If you don't know what the Krampus is, me and Jesse did a show on it a few years back. Just look up the Krampus, the Yule spirit. I'm not going to get into it too much. It's just a long story. But it's an interesting concept and an interesting idea of spirits taking on a role of something popular so they can gain their energy. I know I said that before, but I can't stress enough on that subject. It's I think it's relevant to a lot of paranormal cases. Um, yeah, that's pretty much all it. Gonna be doing the spooky Tesla radio this year on top of the Connect next year. I mean, on top of the Connect 2. Uh, I have videos up on this too. This is a one of a kind uh, Tesla radio, crystal radio that is kind of it doesn't have any. It doesn't need to run off of any power source or batteries or anything like that. You just plug it in and use the software on the computer. I have a show up on that too. We're gonna be trying to be using that next year. Um, can't stress enough on the Connect 2. I'm going to make a video about the Connect 1. I don't recommend using the Connect 1 really anymore. We're going to be pushing towards the Connect 2. I don't know Paranormal team is using that right now, so I'm going to get that going. And we're going to see if that becomes more popular than the Connect 1 when we first originally um, sent that out. Programs like what I'm using right now is free, and the program to run the Connect Skeletal program is actually free too. It's the Phantom Elite program. We're going to be probably releasing that very soon. When I get to that video, um, I just feel that some people out in the paranormal field, created equipment off of Connect software, and I think it should be pretty much free. I don't think you should charge. I know that's the SLD camera. I was looking at that. It's like $1,500 for a tablet that runs the tracking software. Pretty much, that's what it is, and you can look online and find the actual software on a tablet to run the Connect through it. And all you need to do is find a mounting thing, and there you go. I'm not trying to diss on anybody, but a lot of this stuff you can make for free, or not for free, but super cheap. Like this, for example, I know that it actually sells for roughly about $350 to $500 for a simple spooky Tesla radio build, and they'll sell it. They'll build it and sell it out. I'm not selling mine. I like I said, it's a one of a kind. I actually put more crystals inside it to amplify energy, and I built that sucker for at least $10. Yeah. Like our static detector stuff. I mean, I'm gonna be releasing a lot of stuff that we used to make money off of. We really don't need to do that anymore. We're also going to release a bunch of CDs. We're probably going to give a bunch of CDs away from when we went to Burlington. Videos that we don't have online. If you're interested, just pop us an email, I guess. that's pretty much all I can think of. That's what we're gonna be doing. The rent law, almost forgot. Yeah, those guys, they were pretty much in fear because it's turning into a housing unit, and they're afraid that people are going to not move in because of this. Thing is, it's well known around here, well known that place is haunted. And I was telling the team, I'm like, it's just a matter of time until we get in there. It's just a matter of time. We waited 5 years. What's a little bit longer? And I can guarantee what's going on there right now. Somebody's gonna call us, and we're gonna make sure that we're the ones that get called, because I've been keeping tabs on this place for years, and we get this close every freaking time, and something happens. But it's fine. I'm patient with that. I can wait. It's just a matter of time. Um, our little experiment at the Ramada we might still do. It's just that it's it's down the road with all the holidays and stuff coming up here. We might do a holiday special too. We're gonna push the Krampus video again. We just had a weird comment on there, like we had too much metal music or something. And it's like, dude, come on. Find little things to pick about our videos. It's I don't really care. That music in that is not that loud, and that was the time that I was trying to make talk shows interesting, and now, obviously I'm not gonna have music playing in the background while I'm freaking talking, but you live and learn, and I think over time our shows got better, a lot better. Our shows are they're different every time. We're not the standard paranormal team that you can see on TV. We do we're pretty much legend hunters, and a lot of times it requires different things at a different location. We'll just go to a location and just won't even do a full-blown investigation. We just want to feel the area and come back several times and over the years, and to make sure that this is what we are saying is true about this place. So a lot of our videos, you'll notice that they do repeat themselves, because we want to repeat and document that it's either different every time, or oh yeah, there was definitely something there. But yeah, we're legend hunters pretty much, and we will do an investigation differently every time. If it's a ghost hunt, it's a ghost hunt. If it's a paranormal investigation, it's an investigation. If we are hear rumors of a place, we might mix all these things together. They're all different types of exploring the odd world. We especially all these mystical creatures that we're dealing with. Like I said, like southern Wisconsin, we've been focusing on for the last three or 4 years. A lot of this stuff is coming out of that area, especially that Aslan. Everything's circling around Aslan. Actually, if we give you a picture of what this place is, that whole entire southern Wisconsin, you got Paradise Road, a Death Trap Road that we investigated. We got Burlington, and now we're going to be investigating the Waukesha thing, just to look into it. I don't know if we're going to find anything there. It's just something that we want to do, because it's we've done things in the past with working with the police and that. The last time we actually went a little bit too soon, and they were still investigating a murder and Lake Geneva, which is in the same area. This guy like butchered these people and shoved them in suitcases. So we went out there to do an investigation to see if we got, you know, a reply on who was the murderer through EVPs and that and psychic impressions. We wanted to help shine light on the murderer. And us coming out there, we actually became a little bit. The people were talking about us being out there. It's a toss up when it comes down to like murders and stuff like that. Um, Wisconsin's full of serial killers and whatever. I'm gonna give you an example. Kind of throwing everything here at once. Um, you know, when we do a place, we want to make sure that it, you know, like I was saying, we want to make sure that it's, you know, 100% haunted. And I have a theory too that Wisconsin highways, for example, Highway 41, there's roughly about 500 deaths a year or more on a highway, which we don't get any feelings of the place being haunted or anything like that. But when we go on a back road and it's super creepy and there's stuff going on, and then we look into the history a little bit and the place is off the wall crazy. So I mean, definitely, you know, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff this next year, based on theories and stuff like that. So I gotta go here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of our videos. Go back, look at our old stuff, see how we changed over the years. It's fun looking at that. I laugh every time because obviously I edit differently from back then and mistakes that I've seen. And that's all it's about. We love doing this. We're gonna put more shows out, but they're probably gonna start slowing down here with the holidays until it starts getting warm again. Alrighty, bye.